without flame or Jirachi essential. It's loud and profoundly deranged, but maybe there are sparks in its potential. If paired with a plan that's unchanged, I know that Jirachi's steel ain't too shiny. Its wish-granting days are long gone. Its strategies now feel a bit grimy. But maybe it's time to move on. Flinches once ruled the old cruel delight, but now I'm embracing a different fight. A burn on turn one, the plan has begun, and chaos ignites with the rising sun. I'll trick the flame and watch them squirm. A status twist, their dreams infirm. No iron head flinches, no ancient power boost, just silence and smoke in the face of their use. Cause I don't need luck when I'm breaking the mold. With fire in hand and a strategy bold. They thought I was meaning, they thought I was done, but I'm burning their lead on turn one. Their walls crumble slow, their sweepers retreat. Their tempo is gone, their fate's obsolete. This isn't some stall, it's not just for fun. It's pressure and pain all from turn one. They scoff at the set, they call it unstable, but every great war starts at the table. You burn the foundation, you open the door, and suddenly balance means nothing no more. Now Cinderella's boots up, no hazard can bind. You turn through pressure, it's perfectly timed. With pyro ball blazing and court change in tow, it flips their whole field, and then out we go. High dragon crashes in with a dark sudden blast. Eject pack activated, pivoting fast. One Draco too strong, one switch gone to waste. Then out like a shadow, no time to chase. Sthkippy surges, no bluff in its stride. Hydros that will blister, surfs that won't hide. A torrent of justice, a cannon unchained. Among us stands firm with a helmet of thorns. It punishes greed and shrugs off the storm. Regenerator cycling, spore in the air. It stops their momentum, no sweepers dare. And Porygon 2, analytic glare, moves second on purpose, hit harder, beware. Ice beam chills, foul play breaks their might. It punishes overreach deep in the fight. So laugh while you can, but the war's already spun. From flame or Jirachi, and all that will come. Each pivot, each play like a blade in the sun. They thought it was meaning, but oh no, they have a Dragapult. Fudge.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.
Fudge.
Okay, so Bope brought a couple really big surprises. No Ting-Lu is completely shocking to me. I thought Ting-Lu had a fantastic matchup into me, but we'll have to play with it on the bench. We're bringing Funny Flame Orb Jirachi. I believe we brought that to bait in either the Ting-Lu or the Scizor, but it looks like it's benched, and it looks like his Rotom is his dedicated trek to it, which is really unfortunate. So we're still gonna lead the Jirachi, and we're still gonna try to trick a Flame Orb Alphont something. Something tells me what's probably gonna happen is we trick the Flame Orb Alphont to Rotom, which is gonna do absolutely nothing. But with my comp, that's like basically the only thing I could do. Rotom is shocking into me though. She's Rotom when I have Hydreigon is like a little bit weird. Okay, so we're going into this. I guess they brought Rotom is because they were paranoid about Jirachi and didn't want to bring... You know, Rotom's not a good Jirachi check anyways, but it is what it is. The Rotom can. I need to be very careful about that Polt and Thundurus endgame. Those are just kind of terrifying for me. Azuli Toys, okay, fair enough. I can Thunder Wave this, but I'm just gonna trick. Go with the initial plan. This might be, yeah, this is definitely gonna be the Rotom coming in, but it's okay. We trick off whatever item. No, it's a Scizor, let's go! We look like a genius! So we get to burn the Scizor. What item is this? So you get our Flame Orb, and we get your Cobra Cloak. Interesting, okay. So we get to immediately burn this Scizor. Man, I did not expect that to work when I saw Rotom, but sometimes gambling is worth it. So I'm just gonna Fire Punch here. Yes, Fire Punch is gonna be able to do a massive amount. What's this gonna do back? Not much, especially when it's burnt. So Fire Punch we go. I mean, maybe you knock, but I don't mind Cobra Cloak getting knocked. As we Fire Punch to a large amount, you knock off, fair enough, you'll knock off our Cobra Cloak. But that also means we have no item, which we could trick off to something. If we want to steal someone's item, which is an option for us now. I'm just going to Fire Punch again. If you go Rotom, not the end of the world. I imagine you sack the Scizor. It's because, I mean, Scizor is kind of useless here. Yeah, so Scizor goes down. I mean, the Flame Orb kind of did nothing. Well, actually, no, the Flame Orb did do something. It did, our Jirachi probably would have taken a massive amount from that knock if it weren't for that burn. So, Flame Orb Jirachi doing stuff, let's go! So, let's see. Dragon Bolt, yeah, fair enough. You know I have the P2 in the back. I mean, you might just Shadow Ball here, but at the same time, I don't really need this for anything, so I'm fine with this Thunder Waving. I think you U-turn. As you sub. Is this going to be sub Dragon Dance? Sub DD is a problem. Okay, yeah. This is definitely sub Dragon Dance. This is going to force me to burn Terra on the P2. If nothing else is going to be able to deal with us. So P2 we go. We'll preserve the Jirachi. We can get Healing Wish off later. But, sub DD when I have a P2 is a little bit weird. No, you're just, okay, yeah, fair enough. You're the Hex set. That's fine. Which also means I can't really Terra this P2 or else this becomes a really big issue. And pulls are annoying. You never have... When you prep for Pult, you really never know what to expect. So I guess I Ice Beam here. I can't Terra. This is Hex, and I'm physically defensive, not specially defensive. Probably should have been specially defensive with the Terra Fairy, but it's okay. I just have to be a little bit careful around this. As you Hex expecting my Terra, but I do not Terra. Haha. My Ice Beam and break your sub. So, I think I'm going to try attack this turn. I don't think Pult has anything that could really touch a P2. And especially when I'm not tearing. And you see I have Ice Beam, it's going to do a massive amount. And you don't, I mean, your Pult's your only thing that eats a normal hit. So, try attack we go. We'll get a large chunk on something, I'm sure. It's because I doubt you give me a Pult here. Pult is way too good into my team for him to just give it up for no reason. I'm playing a little bit aggressively. Probably should take it a little easier. I mean, after that Flame Orb thing, I kind of showed I was willing to take big risks. So you're thinking about this for a while, probably debating subbing again. No, you don't sub. So you do withdraw. Or are you going to go out on this? Goober, the Blastoise. This is going to take a decent amount from this try attack. Analytic, that's specially defensive. That actually might be AV. That very well could be AV twice. You're probably flip turning here, honestly. Do I just go Amoonguss and take my chip? Yeah, I'm just going to go Amoonguss and take my chip. It's because if you stay in, I can sword the following turn. And if you switch out, I'm fine with getting this Rocky Helmet chip. So you flip turn, take the Rocky Helmet chip. I imagine the Urshifu's probably going to come in. I mean, Pult might come in, but yours potential foul play on Amoonguss, which I really should have brought. I just really didn't expect a sub Pult to come. So who do you go? You could go Rotom. Rotom makes a lot of sense. You could go Urshifu, get your Urshifu flying off, try to pick me off that way. Fish Flags, I assume that's going to be the Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu. I mean, flying is going to nuke me. Especially since I know this gets acrobatics. Urshifu. You actually don't kill me. So I am going to Spore. Because acrobatics shouldn't be able to one-shot me. I mean, maybe if you're banned Terra Blast. But that's good information to have. And honestly, this Amoonguss doesn't really do a whole lot in this matchup. Like, I mean, I guess it's nice for Thundurus. But I feel like I have other ways to deal with Thundy. Terra Blast, okay, you're banned Terra Blast. That actually might kill. Probably should have scouted for that. No, you don't kill, so that's not banned. So we got our Spore off. Is this going to be... No, it is not the item that lets you ignore Spore. So we have a sleeper Shifu, which is big. I think Hydreigon's actually pretty free. and just fire off a Draco jetpack out. Jirachi is kind of free too. I mean, my Keldeo can thread and stuff. I guess I go Hydreigon, burn my jetpack to get momentum. I mean, this might be Scarf, but if you Scarf into Terra Blast, that shouldn't be able to kill me. And that's also just good information to generally have. With your fast sleep, I mean, you're definitely going out into your Blastoise here. But that's fine. I just Draco, bring out partly Keldeo. Or Cinderace. So I'm just going to Draco, take my big chip on whatever wants to come in. If he wants to let it go down, he lets it go down. I can't imagine, I mean, Urshifu has like 60 special defense, so it's going to take a large amount from this. If he elects to stay in, I'm 90% sure that AV Blastoise is going to come in and take anything I want to go for. I probably should have ran a move on Hydreigon to hit water types, but I did not, besides the powerful Draco. So you're going to think about this for a while. I mean, you're probably going Toys. There's no way you give me the Urshifu. Urshifu is your Terra Captain. It is way too good into my team. As the Toys does come in, like I expected, but that's fine. We get our very big Draco Meteor off, and we'll get to Jetpack out, and basically killed us. So we reveal our Jetpack. And with this out of the way, you actually don't have good Hydreigon switch-ins. So I'm getting into a very good Hydreigon endgame. I'm just going to go straight on to my Cinderace. I mean, U-turn probably should kill this, especially since this seems like an SLPS Blastoise. So I am just going to U-turn, not overthink the turns. As you sack Blastoise, okay. So Blastoise gone. So now we're pretty free to... No, you still have a lot of Pyro Ball switch-ins. So Cinderace comes back out. Who do I want on neutral? Can't bring Hydreigon. Hydreigon out of neutral is tempting, honestly. If he forces a 50-50 of will I won't I Terra. But if I Terra, that Rotom kind of becomes an issue. Do I go Keldeo? No, Keldeo's bad if he brings Bolt out. I think I actually do go Hydreigon out on neutral and play the 50-50 with the Dragapult. I mean, the Dragapult's probably going to sub on me, expecting my Terra. If I Terra, though, the one downside about Terraing this turn is that without Terra Fairy P2, if that is like a Trailblazer or Shifu, I might be in a little bit of trouble. This... I mean, I know you can Focus Blast me, but that's fine. Maybe your Superpower Physical with like Acrobatics for Mungus. I'm fine with straight going. I don't think... Brick Break definitely won't kill me. And Draco's going to do a large amount back. It might actually kill. No, it just barely misses out on it. Okay. Oh no, you're Citrus. Oh no, that's not Citrus. Okay, you probably go for the flying move here. It's because you know that I have the Rocky Helmet and Mungus in the back. So I think I go to... I sack Amoonguss this turn. I think I do. Amoonguss doesn't really do a whole lot at this point. So you're going to kill my Amoonguss with the probable Acrobatics. But that's fine. I'm fine with this trade-off. Yep, Acrobatics. I mean, not a whole lot I could have done around that. So, double KO. Amoonguss goes down. Thundurus goes down. I believe that's our first death. So what you have left is Dragapult, Rotom, and Urshifu flying. I go Cinderace. I mean, Cinderace can't touch a Rotom. I don't think he knows. You might risk Smackdown. Smackdown's not super common. Do I go P2? If I go P2 and you bring out the Urshifu, I don't really like this neutral situation. Guess I go Cinderace. I mean, you probably Bolt Switch on my Cinderace. Yeah, Rotom. I'm okay with Cinderace taking this chip. Cinderace really doesn't do a whole lot here, so I'm just gonna Pyro Ball for damage. and see what you want to go for. If you go for Thunder Wave, you go for Thunder Wave. Let's see, what do you do? I do nothing to be expected. You Volt Twitch. Yep, fine. I'm okay with that chip. So, Rotom's chips a little bit. I can fire off Surfs very freely if that isn't like a Scarf or Shifu. If it's Scarf or Shifu, I'll definitely have to tear my P2. I mean, Pulse your play here, no? Okay, this is probably Scarf. Get your Fireball for damage. Cinder doesn't really do a whole lot here. If you're Scarf, you're Scarf. You're not Scarf. Do you get first turn wake up? You don't get first turn wake up. Okay, so Cinderace is going to get the KO on us. Unless this is Aqua Jet, which it might not be. So I'll Pyro Ball again. As you withdraw, you're preserving it. Fair enough. But now I have the information that you're not Scarf onto your Shifu, which is really good to have. As you go out into this, fair enough. I can Pyro Ball again, take my little bit of chip. Do I have anything faster than Urshifu? Hydreigon's going to be faster than Urshifu. Kelio's going to be faster than Urshifu. Yeah, I think I just Power Ball again on the probable Volt Switch or Discharge. I'm fine with Cinderace taking this chip if it's necessary. So Power Ball we go. Another decent amount of chip. See a Volt Switch. Probably going to Volt Switch and bring out the Pult, I imagine. But that's fine. That Rotom has taken a lot of chip in this situation. Which also means, I mean, that Rotom isn't going to be able to make a lot of progress. So you go this, fair enough. Probably go for darts. I think Cinder's kind of done what it needed to, though. I mean, maybe I keep it around. If I am Terra Fairy on this. Yeah, I'll keep it around. I'm max defense P2. I'll be able to take aim one hit this wants to go for. So why not save the differential? Create a situation where we're more likely to be the 1 seed. So, okay. I'm just switching into P2, kind of brain dead. I think we're going to see a darts here. As we see a Thunder Wave. I don't know why you would Thunder Wave there. I think we're going to see like sub spam now. So I'm just going to Analytic Ice Beam. Analytic Ice Beam will be able to nuke like whatever wants to come in. Yes, you're going to play for the two-way pairs. But that's fine. I think with my recovery, like it would take a whole lot of hacks to be able to come back and beat my P2. Especially since I could always Terra Parry my P2. I haven't Terra'd my Hydreigon or anything yet. So recovery, you see then Ice Beam. Going to continue to Ice Beam, as I imagine you continue to sub. As you disable, okay, so you're sub, disable, T-Wave, Hex. Wait, let me count it. Sub, disable, Thunder Wave, Hex. As long as I don't Terra my P2, this cannot touch me. Thunder Wave, disable, sub, yeah, this can't touch me at all. There's nothing he can do. So I'm just going to Foul Play. I mean, I probably should have Tri-Attacked, but I don't know what you're trying to get off in this situation. It's because you can't touch me. You're Hex. Maybe you think I can't touch you, but I can. I guess he really expected me to bring Thunderwave P2 in this matchup, but I opted to bench that. It's because I wasn't crazy about Thunderwave into Tinglu, which got benched. So I'm going to try attack. I mean, I know I know you can't touch me. You have to switch, and I just revealed Foul Play. You could sack the Pult to the P2, but that's fine. Yeah, you switch. Probably going to be the Rotom, I imagine. Yep, Rotom. So we went for the Tri-Attack, which was the correct play. We're going to get this kill. And we get paralyzed. A little unfortunate. I think... yeah, that's a little unfortunate. If you Pain Split, that would be a little annoying. But I think that's okay. We can always Healing Wish back into this when necessary. So we take that chip. We get our Tri-Attack off. And I should be able to take an Overheat. I mean, this is a Rotom. It's not like something super offensive. Overheat shouldn't be able to kill. I was shocked if it does. Yeah, it does absolutely nothing. Yeah, I mean, it's Rotom. What's it gonna do? As we recover, get all our HP back. And just gotta try attack again. I mean, if you bolt into, if you pain split, fine. It's not like you're making any progress with us. I don't know what endgame you're playing for. As I full pair again, fair enough. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as I keep this at max healthy and never Terra, that Dragapult can never touch my P2. So basically, as long as I keep my P2 around, I win the scan. I mean, maybe you Volt Switch this turn into the Urshifu kind of aggressively, expecting my recover. It's an option. Yeah, you Volt Switch aggressively, probably into the Urshifu. It's because I think that's your only chance at winning. If this is a Trailblazer Urshifu, that's actually a problem. So you switch. I do go for the cover. Haha. But that's fine. It's actually tempted to Terrace. I'm so scared if this is like Trailblaze. I mean, if this is Trailblaze, I don't have any priority. So you're actually going to get what you want. You're going to get me to burn Terra in order to catch the Trailblaze. It's just you've been asleep 2 turns. I can't risk Coast Combat. As you double. You double into who? You were trying to get me to burn Terra, which you did succeed in doing. You did get me. So now the Dragapult can touch my P2. I wasn't willing to risk, I wasn't willing to risk a Trailblaze there. I wasn't willing to risk P2 to close combat either. This that would have filled me. So get a decent amount. Probably gonna pain split, honestly. So I'm just gonna go Cinderace. If you go out into Urshifu, fun. Sorry, if you Volt Switch out into Urshifu, fun. I just bring out Hydreigon and collect my Kelp. Probably, yeah, you gain a little bit of HP. I Pyro Ball here. Take the initiative. Take the positioning advantage. I don't kill. You Volt Switch, you'll be able to come in. Oh, I should. Probably should. I know I couldn't Terra my Cinderace. So Cinderace goes down. And I think as long as like something crazy doesn't happen, I still win this game. If you're Mono Hex, Hex shouldn't be able to kill my my Hydreigon. So your leftovers, fair enough. If I just kill Hydreigon and start firing off Dracos. ESP, what are you gonna do? X me? You revealed your full set. You need to like full pair me to win this game. So I'm just gonna Draco. As you sub, okay, maybe you're playing to like lower my special attack enough so like a Trailblaze or Shifu wins, maybe? I don't know. I don't think this is a winning game for him. I think this is a game where he could play for a differential, but I don't think he wins. Even at like minus whatever, my Hydreigon should be able to kill an Urshifu. So, Draco we go. I mean, you definitely have to like Thunder Wave me and play for Paraspams. I don't have Dark Pulse on my Hydreigon, which I really regret now. I mean, as long as this goes down, my P2 wins. I think my P2 already kind of wins, but we'll see. As you substitute, I mean, you're playing for a Draco Mess, aren't you? Yeah, you're probably playing for Draco Mess. Fair enough. I mean, my Draco will always break the substitute. I really should have ran Dollarfullus on this. I mean, I never envisioned a situation where you would bring Mono Hex into Hydreigon, but okay. You brought Mono Hex into Hydreigon P2, which is definitely like kind of crazy. So I'm going to Draco again. I mean, you're trying to lower my special attack to the maximum possible. Probably trying to get like a Trailblaze or Shifu endgame. But with my Terra Fairy P2, I should be fine. I think even if he gets like Trailblaze SD, I still take the hit. So you're thinking about this for a while. As you withdraw, probably going to sack the Rotom? That makes sense. Yep, sack Rotom. Side Draco kills a Rotom. So Rotom gone. What you have left is Colt and Urshifu, which I imagine Urshifu is some Trailblaze set. Does my Hydreigon kill Urshifu? My Draco should still kill. Yeah, Draco still kills. So where till we go? Yep. My Calc Slide. Oh god, my Calc Slide. And this is Trailblaze. Okay. This is scary. I have to go P2 here. If you... Why did my calcs have that so off? My calc said that always does massive amount of damage. Okay, the damage calculator has to be broken. It's because that did 20% and the calcs are telling me it should have done like 45 to 50 even if I'm at -6. Special attack. Surging Strikes is not going to do anything. Yeah, I mean, it's a P2. P2 is a defensive monster. So I Ice Beam here. You're going to get the differential, but that's fine. It's because, I mean, yeah, use Surging Strike. It's because I always go Hydreigon after this situation and just win with Hydra. It's because Flash Cannon should be able to kill. Oh my god, are you f***ing kidding me? These pairs, man. These pairs, that might be game. That very well could be game. I don't know what schedule this is uploading, but it's, yeah, this is just... That was just a combination of terrible things happening. Does it kill? Yeah, it's gonna kill. Yeah, it kills. Okay. Maybe I should have just stayed in with Hydra. I imagine this goes down. There's no way. I think I'm like max speed on this. I have to Thunder Wave and hope for the best. Like Thunder Wave to Healing Wish is my only chance. I have to hit Thunder Wave. Does this kill? 1. It kills. It kills. Oh my... Are you fucking kidding me? The only way he won that game was if he paired my P2 at the perfect moment, which he did. Twice. And he got both pairs. I don't have Vacuum Wave on my Keldeo. It's not going to be able to take a hit. So Hydro Pump we go. Terrablast. Terrablast should definitely kill me. Maybe shocked if it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, I might have thrown them. I think I'm... No, I kept the Hydreigon alive, so I didn't throw. Okay. I almost threw. I almost threw the game, but we didn't. If your Hydreigon always cleans this up. So you go Stormcutter. So a game which honestly should have been blowout ended up being very close because of just those pivotal paras, but I think we're going to come out with a win here. Unless we miss Draco as well. And I think we have to miss Draco multiple times. If his Hex is not going to do a whole lot. As you sub, you cheeky, you. I have no reason to preserve differential. This should break sub. I mean, I'm Specs Keldeo. Yeah, sub broken. That's game. You have to Thunder Wave my Hydreigon and hope that flinches. Sorry, not that it flinches, that you get the Thunder Wave thingy. I think you need it multiple times. I don't think a Hex is just going to kill. So let's see, will you get 3 perfect 30%, sorry, 3 perfect 25% chances to kill my Hydreigon to win this game? It's because you don't have a dragon move. So we both know you don't. Does Flash Cat? No, I'm not going to risk After the calculator lied to me about the Urshifu and almost lost me the game there, I'm not going to trust my calcs anymore. I'm going to Draco. It's because my calcs almost lost me that with the Urshifu thing. I'm sure you're calcing if Hex kills, so you Thunder Wave. That was your play. Do you get the perfect para? I miss. Oh my, what is this game? Seriously. You have enough for sub now. Oh my. And I'm going to be out of Draco Meteors. We live. Come on. Finally! Oh my god. That was stressful for absolutely no reason. It should have been a blowout. But a good game to Bope. I mean, I won't fault him. He played to his win conditions. And that was his win condition to kind of hacks me. But we still won. And see you guys in the next battle.